yellow, black, and purple vertical stripes is piloted by Wayne Warren. Wayne has attended every single one of the 18 Michigan challenges, and he is sponsored by Soap and Relax. It looks like Wayne's getting pretty close to maybe lifting off and being the first balloon in the sky tonight. And our first balloon is up in the sky. Way to go, Wayne.
Got it! Got it!
Dick is sponsored by First Impression Printing and Graphics. He was the champion of the very first Michigan Challenge back in 1985. And this whole thing was Dick Rudliff's idea. So there goes Cat's Meow up into the sky with Dick Rudliff. Thanks for all the hard work and all the years you've been here, Dick.
Brad, watch.
I would like you to all keep your eyes on the baskets themselves. Most of the pilots are flying American flags from the side of their basket that were donated by Meyer as a salute to our country. So I want to make sure that you would have appreciation of what Meyer has done to make sure that every one of these balloons has the opportunity. The father and son balloon is going to be the next one up into the air. Way to go, Sean.
That probably is a fun.
Did you take a picture?
Thank you!
And you're going to hear the name Gauthier a number of times tonight. We've got the Flying Gauthier brothers in attendance. Joey Gauthier is the pilot of that purple and black vertically striped balloon that's getting ready to launch. He's got two other brothers who are flying here tonight, and his niece Dawn is also a pilot. There goes Joey Gauthier up into the sky. Let's hear it for Joey.
Yeah, look over there, you can get good.
Okay, when you're done with that film, I'm not filling it back up. Natalie,
I'm not getting a picture.
Natalie, go and take a picture of every balloon. Wait for a good one, okay?
Right in the middle of the launch field, it looks like balloon number 8. It's called Calypso, piloted by Al
Just
Smith.
wait.
And Al started ballooning when he started crewing for another one of our pilots this evening, Butch Sherwood. And he's getting ready to launch up. Just on the other side.
You don't need to take a picture of everything. Just wait.
Mom, look at the two.
I know.
Up in the air right now, along with Al Smith, and spinning so you can see all sides of his envelope. That's Maury Petrin. Maury, after our first contest, part of the challenge this morning, Maury finds himself in second place, just 42 points behind the leader.
Done with your film, so.
He's got a score of 1909 out of 2,000, so Maury is definitely in the running for the championship this year. Maury is another flying brother. His brother Paul pilots the WHMI balloon that we'll see later on this evening. Now standing up in front of the crowd, you see the large GM Goodwrench balloon. That balloon is piloted by Phil Glebe. Phil is a 2-time Michigan Challenge champion.
And he doesn't get to come to Battle Creek.
And up in the air now is number 27. There's Alan Yost. Let's hear it for Alan as he soars into the sky here at Balloonfest.
You have like 2 or 3 pictures.
Alan had never been in a hot air balloon before, and he got a trip for his wife in a hot air balloon, and he decided to become a pilot himself. That was 22 years ago. Now up into the sky, there's Tim and Missy Madura. They are sponsored by the Marketeer. That beautiful envelope is called Kismet. Tim has one of the more interesting stories of how he became a pilot. He met the woman who ran Cameron Balloons, located out of Ann Arbor, one of the largest manufacturers of hot air balloons. He met her almost 20 years ago after she broke her leg in a car accident. It was 2 weeks before Nationals, and she said, I'm going to Nationals. So he went with her as a physician's assistant to take care of her, and they have been ballooning ever since. Look at that trio going into the sky. It includes the balloon Ocean Fantasy. That is one of the art balloons we talked about earlier. The beautiful fish and scuba divers and manta rays on that balloon. Also, just above Ocean Fantasy is the pilot Paul Quandary and his balloon Sunrise. Paul is our defending champion in the Michigan Challenge. So you'll see a depiction of Sunrise on the official Balloonfest pins that you can purchase. The other balloon up top is Jester. It's flown by Phil Klinger from Battle Creek, number 11 line. Phil is in 3rd place right now in points in this year's Michigan Challenge, so he is just behind the leaders for the opportunity to become the state of Michigan hot air ballooning champion. Up in the air, the aforementioned Phil Glebe and the GM Goodwrench balloon. Phil is a 2-time champion. He won in 88 and 99. And I know he might like nothing more than to get number 3 this year.
Pretty close. When it gets to 24, you're done.
Now up in the air is Dave Moore, number 45, sponsored by Your Peace of Mind. The balloon is called Rainbow Twist. You can see Dave incorporates that triangular basket that we talked about in this balloon. That balloon is piloted by Richard Perry. Richard came here for his first Michigan Challenge all the way from Stroud, England. So Richard is a British citizen. He's out here at his first Michigan Challenge. And he has been kind enough to also wave the American flag from his basket. So we all appreciate Richard being here. Here's Jeff Peston, who just lifted off, sponsored by Special Edition Skateboard Shop in his Balloon Fantasy.
Is not letting you do it?
No, I did.
And also just lifting off is Chuck Waltz in Sunny Trail, sponsored by Ann Arbor Architecture and Irish Construction. So let's hear it for Chuck.
Don't put it on your neck. Just try and take one more.
On the far side of the launch field, we see the balloon with Phoenix, piloted by Jody Leatherberry. You can see the black Phoenix rising from the fire. Jody had that balloon built after his car dealership burnt to the ground. So he thought it was appropriate to have the Phoenix rising from the flames on his hot air balloon. We also have a familiar balloon, the corporate balloon, flown by Tom Bergeon from Remax. You've seen that hot air balloon in national television spots. Tom has flown that balloon for national television spots. You recognize that Remax balloon, right?
That's fine.
Now up into the air, put your hands together for balloon number 17. That's Butch. How you doing, Butch? Butch Sherwood flying in Northern Lights 2.
Just you wait.
Butch has been to a number of these events, but he left for a while, and this is his first year back in a couple of years. So let's welcome Butch back to the horizon with those great hot air balloons just hanging out there in the sky. If you need a picture of what Balloonfest is all about, that's what you need to see. Give me the opportunity, keep an eye on the balloons, cheer and scream for the pilots as they take off. And then enjoy the festivities.
Okay, let me put it down for a minute.
The music.
What? I put more filter.
Look, Natalie.
Yeah.
Turn around. Natalie, turn around.
Right there, baby.
Here goes
think I see her. She's
There's
walking
still
up
more
to me,
balloons back.
and she whispers in my ear, Daddy, I don't come for free. When I think I give up early,
Natalie, I cannot keep rewinding
you know
your
it's almost
camera, okay?
I gotta get back home to my used to be. I look at that way. Yeah, I got going in the town, man. That's what I go out and play.
I get the ride.
Yeah, I'm going in the town, man. That's what I go out and
I
play.
love that cat so much.
I'm with a long after love, with a walk that's just plain straight.
Brad,
I like it when you take a picture. Mia, where'd you get the balloons The pedal is here, but that would be my fault. 25.
Tried to call you late last night to tell you you were too far away. Was part of it that was on goodbye. Couldn't understand the reason why. Woke up the telephone in my hand. Boy, I just tried to understand.
you didn't take a picture.
Treated me before.
I didn't take a picture.
Oh, nothing
Better
wrong out
it's stuck.
that door. And I tried one more time.
Wish that light
But when I was lost, then you were mine. Why did you have to go? Sweet, I get to do. Wasn't gonna
Natalie.
let you see it through with you.
Wait a minute, move.
I didn't understand the reason why. You never said nothing but goodbye.
Okay, you're fine.
That was only like 15 balloons. You gotta roll it up. I took the picture. I lined it up.
Where they go forever.
There is no road too long. Baby, ain't no river too wide. And I was a chicken, baby. For my love for you, I can't hide. You know my love for you is real. Baby, why don't you tell me just how do you feel? I didn't understand the reason why. You never said nothing but goodbye.
What are you doing, Natalie? What are you trying to take?
understand the reason why. You never say nothing but goodbye.
No, watch the camera there. Just lay down and take a picture of laying down.
Looking out at all your head. Remember life.
That's the season inside.
Okay, sit down. Don't talk to everybody. Right there, lock my son.
Why don't you straighten up, baby? Why don't you straighten up, girl? Get off that little girl.
Upside down.
When you were gone, you get drunk. You look at me, I got a big thing. Your eyes are bright, beginning to shine. Cause you've been drinking bad moonshine. Now straighten up, baby. Why don't you straighten up, baby? Why don't you straighten up, girl? Get off that little girl. I'm getting tired of being in your bed. Straighten out that on your head. You make me like what you got there. Come on, baby, get out of that bed. Now straighten up, baby. Why don't you straighten up, baby? Why don't you straighten up, girl? Get off that little girl.
Hey, Natalie, you see what animals are on that yellow balloon? They're from your
Ladies
book.
and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Jumpkins!
See that
All right.
turkey from the Oops
They're
book?
going to be back with us in just a couple of minutes. Once we get the last
See
of the
'em down there?
balloons up into the air, they're going to play between the launch of the balloons and the wonderful balloon glow that's going to be happening later on tonight. You're not going to want to miss it. It's definitely a sight to see. Let's first put our hands together for all those pilots who took off while the jump cats were playing. Quite a sight, huh? And now let's get ready for our next few balloons to go in the air. Right in front of us, the WHMI corporate balloon. Radio station located right here in Howell, FM 93.5. Their balloon is piloted by Paul Petrin, and Paul is currently in 5th place in this year's Michigan Challenge. Gotta remember, this is actually the competitive championship for hot air ballooning for the state of Michigan. So we know Paul, over his next few flights, is going to want to try and catch up to his brother, Maury, who is currently in 2nd place. We saw Maury lift off earlier. Also inflating on the field, maybe you can see Howell, sponsored by First National Bank. They call her Grandma Jan, and she is up in the air. Have a nice flight, Jan.
Yeah.
is Howard Dillman. Howard is the Hamburg Township supervisor. His balloon is called Kids Tuition. So I guess we know where he spent his money. Howard is running for state representative, so the committee to elect Howard Dillman is sponsoring Howard Dillman's balloon in this year's race. Let's hear it for Howard. Up into the sky. Also up is Roger Beebe. Roger's been here all but 2 years. That's his balloon Skittles. And he's sponsored by Delcor Homes. Beautiful red, yellow, orange, some other color stripes around the exterior of that balloon. We see Boyden's Critters. They're deflating and painting the balloon as it flies on the far side. Also heading up into the air now. The name of that balloon is Mosaic Magic. You can see why. It is flown by David Lowe and sponsored by Metropolitan Title. So let's hear it for David heading up on the back end with Mosaic Magic. And you can definitely see the stars and stripes proudly displayed on David's basket as he heads up into the air. There goes Boyden's Critters. Boy, the kids love that balloon. Look at those great cartoon shapes on it. And you can see, like I said, those guys are painting the balloon as it rises up into the air. It looks like they're painting each other as much as anything else.
Get a picture of your balloon. Don't worry about it. Just get a picture.
On the far side of the field, getting close to lifting
Oh,
off,
I see him now.
you'll see that envelope that has the silhouettes of children's painted on it. The name of that balloon is Kids Play. It's piloted by Jim Likens. And those silhouettes are Jim's actual children when they were younger. He got silhouettes of them and turned it into the envelope of his balloon. There goes the WHMI balloon and Paul Petrie, along with some of our friends from the radio station up there. Hey, buddy! And keep your eyes open if you can't see it now. That Kids Play balloon with the children's silhouettes is on the far end of the launch field getting ready to take off. Now, Jim was telling me that his kids want him to change that balloon because, of course, they're all grown now and they don't look like children anymore. And he said their best suggestion for a balloon is one that's shaped like a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. So we'll have to see what Jim is flying next year here at Balloonfest.
You and Brad can share them. Because neither of you need a whole one.
Also standing up, getting ready to launch is Dennis Belger in his balloon Betsy. He is sponsored by the Best Western. He'll be launching in just a moment.
Natalie, leave your shoes on.
And inflating right in front of us, remember we mentioned the Flying Gauthier brothers. That balloon with the yellow and blue and red and green and black blocks, that is flown by the third brother, Marty. And he is sponsored by Primerica. And that balloon he's called Fulfillment.
What? How many balloons have gone up? 51. 14. Just put out my camera. It has a fiesta.
Now that we've had a lot of excitement, still a few balloons to get up into the air, still a few latecomers that are just getting ready to unfold their envelopes and get them inflated. I want to remind you that you can take a little piece of Balloonfest home with you as well with official insignia gear. Our friends at Spirit of Livingston, they are located in the white tent on the black top.